morning. So it's like kind of dreary outside, which I really like. So I'm downtown. We're gonna go get coffee. I brought my Polaroid, so hopefully I can get some cool Polaroids. And I have a lot on the agenda today. It's a full moon tonight. I need to go pick up some herbs because I got some workings I gotta do. I also want to get some stuff to make a simmer pot to kind of welcome in the new year. And I need to go to Home Depot and get some soil because I got some plants from some people recently that require supposedly a different kind of soil. So we'll see what happens, but that's the plan. So we're going on an adventure today. Hey, I got my latte and now it's time to go on a quest and go get some herbs. Absolutely perfect mushroom glass. I have too many glasses already. Oh, it's still hot. I have had the best day so far. I have found some awesome like thrift finds, so I'm really excited about that. I'll show you later. And now we are journeying to the new tea shop that opened up. So I gotta find it though, because I don't know where it's at. I'm at Home Depot and it's just Cactus City here. It's kind of weird. Like, look, there's none of the plants that they usually have because they're not in season. But they have lots of cactuses. But it's super strange seeing like an empty garden section. I'm in the jungle of Home Depot. All right, I am finally back home now. I have just had the most lovely day. We went downtown and we walked around and I got a couple of cool Polaroids. I only got 2, but I like them. So it might be a little too dark to see. So the first one is of this mural of a bird that's downtown. And then this is the mural that's right next to it. It's a little bit off center. I haven't gotten there quite yet when it comes to centering my Polaroids. I kind of struggle with that sometimes because if I try to do it like what's in the viewfinder, they come off a little off. So I try to scooch a little bit over and it just doesn't hit sometimes. But other than that, so I did manage to go downtown to the metaphysical shop and get a couple of the things that I needed. Tonight is a full moon, so I will be hard at work. So I got a citrine crystal, which I'm very excited about because I don't have any. I was surprised. I have a lot of crystals, but I thought I had citrine, but apparently I don't. And then I got some bay leaves, and then I also got some lavender as well. So I'm all prepared. And then we went thrifting and antiquing, and I'm really excited about this because I got this lovely jewelry box. At least, well, trinket box, jewelry box. It's going to be a jewelry box for me. And if you can see all the detailing on the sides there, I think it is just absolutely gorgeous. And when you open it up inside, that's what it looks like. I was a little confused because, okay, I might have gotten scammed. I have no idea how much this is worth, but on the back, they left the tag on from Goodwill. So I guess this like antique store found it at Goodwill and brought it to them, and it said $8.49 at Goodwill. They charged me $20, which, to be fair, I'm gonna be honest, I do really love it, so I didn't mind paying for it, but I was kind of like, like, I don't think y'all needed to do that to me, you know, but it is what it is. And then we went to another vintage store down there, and I got a couple of books. So remember when I was talking about the Gothic pulp novels? Now I found a sci-fi one. It's called Lost on Venus, and it actually says that it initially, oh, I just ripped one of the pages. Oh, damn it. Okay, so I just ripped one of the pages, but it says that it was originally published in a magazine in 1933. So, and then I guess they made it into a book. So I guess we're going to be in a situation where we're in a room with 7 doors and 6 of them will kill you, but one doesn't. And that happens on Venus. So I'm going to be reading this at some point and I'll let you know. And then this next one, I'm going to be honest, I just saw it and I will not be talking about it on my channel just because it's not appropriate. But I found from 1976, I found some vintage smut called The Coming of Tawny. So I just saw it and I was like, you know what? It's like $5. Let's see what this is all about. So got a couple of interesting books to add to my collection. I always love finding weird books. It's just always interesting to see what you can find out there. And then after that, we went to the tea shop, which was so lovely. Everyone in there was so nice. They had like skulls, and they also had books and all sorts of stuff. So first, my boyfriend got me this mug that has a little frog on a mushroom because I love frogs and mushrooms. So I was very excited about that. And then he also got me a little pack that had a bunch of frog stickers from them. So can't wait to stick those on things. And now for the teas. So I only got 2 kinds because I wanted to try it out. And when it comes to teas, I typically really just drink green tea, but I'm trying to expand. So I got these tea packets. They are green tea and ginseng. And then I also got a couple packets of strawberry tea, which I think is going to be really yummy. And they also sold like little pastries in there. We got a lemon blueberry bread, which I think we're going to split tonight before we watch the movie of the week, which, by the way, for those of you who watch my movie videos, the movie of the week is Kaboom. It's another Gregg Araki movie, so I hope you look forward to that. And then aside from that, we stopped at Taco Bell for a second because my boyfriend was hungry. And while we were waiting in line, we found this little duck that was just chilling on a pole outside of Taco Bell. So we felt he needed a home. So now he lives here with me. So now I have a simmer pot to go make to welcome in the new year and the lovely winter season. So we're back. I'm still working on my moss mirror. I didn't really get a chance to work on it just because it was like the holidays and everything was like super crazy. But I got a little bit further and I got these strings of like colorful crystals that I'm going to start adding onto it. So that's my current plan. But while I do that, I'm filming this on New Year's Eve. So I kind of just wanted to talk about New Year's a little bit. Just because, you know, I think it's important to reflect. I think for me, I know a lot of people like to kind of dwell on the things that they didn't do this past year. And I don't like to think like that because I had a lot going on. So it's not the end of the world if I didn't, hit every goal I came up with. My life was crazy. And so I'm really trying to like not think too much about that. And I want to think about the things that I did do. The first thing is I learned that I am a lot stronger person than I think I am. So I learned that and I was very excited about that when I realized that, maybe I could do some of the things that seemed really difficult or things that I was like, oh my gosh, I could never do it. I'm learning how to do the thing. So I'm proud of myself for that. I also wanted to focus on my creative ventures at the start of last year, and I'd like to think I've done that. I think that when it comes to like making my videos about like movies and stuff like that, my quality's gotten better. I think it definitely could improve more, but I think my quality's gotten better, and I think that I'm learning a little bit more about like how to do that. So that excites me. But for the things that I want to do in this coming new year, I think I want to not put so much pressure on myself. I'm one of those people that if something's not absolutely perfect, it's like the absolute end of the world and we're all going to die. And I don't want to be like that anymore. And I also would like to, I want to keep focusing on my creative stuff. I've made the decision that I'm going to stop wearing false nails. I just have like regular nail polish on right now. You can't really see it. It's almost like the iridescence from like a shell. But I decided that I'm going to stop wearing fake nails because I want to get back into like playing music, and nails always made that kind of hard. And while I liked having nails on, I kind of hesitated when it came to playing guitar after my mom passed away because that was something that I always associated with her and my dad. And even my dad was kind of like, hey, do you still play guitar? And I kind of did a little bit, but I want to put more focus on that this year because I think it's important and I want to not live in like that hurt, So I want to do that with this next year. I want to keep painting and I want to keep creating and focus on, I have some like projects in mind that I really want to do. So those are kind of like my goals, and I want to keep going on adventures and I want to focus on that. I think this past year was a lot of like hurt in my life, and now I want to recognize that that's a real thing, but I also want to focus on kind of moving past that and trying to come out on the other side and see things a little bit differently. And I want to try and be more positive. I think sometimes I have a tendency to be a little bit grumpy, so I'm trying to switch it up and see the world a little bit brighter this coming year. So I'm holding some crystals on this mushroom right now because they will fall off otherwise. The little blue ones will fit on the mushrooms. The green ones are too heavy, unfortunately, it looks like, which kind of sucks because I was really hoping to have like a mixed color type thing going on. But oh well. So another thing that I want to do this year that I was thinking about is I want to start doing like little bonus videos on top of like the movies and the books that I talk about. I was thinking about, I wanted to start watching more documentaries because I used to be into that and I kind of fell off. So, and maybe do those as like a little bonus. Don't fall. No, we lost one. It fell on the floor. But I want to start doing those. I saw an interview with Dita Von Teese where she was talking about this documentary from, I think she said like the 80s or 90s, and it's called Stripper, and it's about these strippers who go to a, you guessed it, stripping competition, and I think she said Vegas, and she recommended it, and I was like, oh, I gotta check it out. So I think that's gonna be like the first one I talk about if I decide to do the documentary thing. So yeah, hopefully look forward to that unless I randomly change my mind. Here it is, all hung up in its glory. I love it. This was a fun little project. You can't really see the crystals that well, but up close, they look really nice, I think. So I'm very happy.